So, by the way, I started this at 10 a.m. Now it's 10:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pretty ironic this song is on. I hate the fact that YouTube don't let you play your songs, but the night we met. So, I believe in God. I believe in many gods. And why do I believe in many gods? Because if the world and the universe has many multiple universes and parallel universes, the word God is just basically one word that describes many different gods from many different universes, parallel universes. There's not one wrong God. It's whatever God you actually merge with or perceive or understand, the God that you understand. So here, I hear God's call. I think we all do. But then we get caught up with the word of God. Whose name is it? We're killing people over this. We're unaliving people. We're pressing buttons and we're just taking lives. You know, this is a spiritual war. This is Revelations. This is basically where the war in heavens come down to earth. Those who are channeling have heaven within us because we have those who have passed away and we can access different timelines, different parallel universes, whatever you want to call it. So God, all the gods on all creations, parallel universes, multiple universes, past, present, and future. And yes, I say it that way for the one simple thing. There are, if the universe is endless and there are multiple and parallel universes and time and space does not exist, then each one of the AKA gods that people are fighting over who's the best god was the greatest god on their planet. It's just on this planet, just kind of like the Statue of Liberty. You know, we're the melting pot. Each word comes from the void. Each word comes from the creator. It's just our interpretation, perception, and socioeconomics and whatever we have been through in our lifetime, this lifetime, past lifetimes, to try to bring them all together and create a good universe, a positive mind frame and understanding and concept. I watch all these freaking, you know, the Ring of Fire that's erupting and 7.8 freaking, this is all biblical stuff. So I'm asking God, can you stop shaking the earth? How about getting some freaking compassionate people on this planet and start sitting there and going, okay, we're all fractal beings and we all, you know, can rise above to be humanitarian, but no, instead we'll wipe each other out and keep putting up with the Joneses and be jealous and be this and that, and we'll hoard money to everybody or away from everybody. Take away SNAP, you take away freaking medical benefits. At one time, the churches were considered to have the doctors and the philosophers and the psychologists, and as the world evolved, because we started to the church didn't go bad. We just elevated as human beings. We went from the apes that walked the planet to people who are individually and sovereign beings, but we got wiped out when freaking the bank's notes came in and you have to work 3 and 4 jobs and shit like that. And it has nothing to do with technology. Technology is bringing us to where we need to be, where you can put your thoughts into AI no matter what religion, no matter what faith, what language, and AI perceive it to from someone who's maybe Islam to someone who's possibly Catholic. Why are we fighting? We're supposed to be freaking all one nation under God. And we get so freaking ego that we're like, oh, one nation means the United States. No, maybe in the world of the universe, in the cosmos, maybe our planet is considered a nation in Galactic Federation. Us as egos, we are stopping the evolution of our soul growth. We are stopping people from being, well, it was funny, people think people are crazy because they talk to the dead. No, I'm a fucking medium, and I'm proud of it. I remote view far off places. So other people would think I'm absolutely insane, and I am not. I'm completely with it. I hold a fucking full-time job as a freaking nurse. And I love talking to my patients, man. I got people with dementia scared about dying. I got little old ladies that think that their life is done, and I'm like, no, your life is not done. Let's write what your story is going to be next lifetime, because that's what it is. You manifest what you want next lifetime, in this lifetime, but it's not being taught. Access the mind, access the body, but God, can we stop shaking Gaia? Can we put a little peace on this earth? Can we actually have the freaking star seeds align and teach and get demonic entities out of the White House and get demonic frequencies out of the freaking places of power? We're destroying each other over what? A piece of paper with ink on it, or Bitcoin? For real, guys? When did fucking possessions of fucking cars and houses become more important than human being lives? When the hell did we start using military to freaking protect a fucking sex trafficker? When did that become our reality? That is not our reality. We will not have that. We will get the demonic frequencies off of our fucking world, and we will get them out of our fucking government. You know, unless you all waiting for the whole fucking, what's that called? Where you see the picture of all the human beings going up to space. What is that called? Anyway. The apocalypse. The apocalypse is not what you see. We're also the planet of Nubera. We are the hidden planet that people are, have been searching for, and the astrologers know. It's called the dark matter. Those who have passed are stuck on this earth because this is not taught. We are not teaching people how to die properly, and that is ego death and physical death. If you can't clear your karma on this planet now, you will come back around to do it again. Starseeds who do past life regressions and pull tarot cards and all this other stuff is to teach you what you're afraid to see of in your mirror. If you see a freaking tarot card reader and you're like, oh, that person sucks, and it gets you mad or upset or whatever, it's because that's a part of your ego that needs to be freaking fixed. I am nobody but a person who can channel different entities. I am a person that can channel, but I come back and I go and do my 8-hour shift, and I take care of these little old people. And you know what? I sit there and I'm like, okay, I believe in past lives, and I believe in reincarnation. And as I sit there and give medications to 80 and 90-year-old women and men, I'm like, on another timeline, these could have literally been my own children. And that's how everybody needs to be. If you believe in reincarnation, you believe in parallel universes, and time and space does not exist, then everybody you come across could have been your mother, your daughter, your sister, your child in this lifetime, or even past lifetime, depending on when they were lost. So look around you, guys. Walking over the people who don't have. You ever think that the people who don't have? Yeah, of course. No one ever grew up going, I think I'm going to be a drug addict. I think I want to suffer trauma. I think I want to suffer rape. No. The whole twin flame journey, that twin flame is to find somebody who's also going through what you're going through. It goes through toxic. Some people leave that toxicity. Some people rise together with it. When you rise together with it, it's a choice. It's not a not choice. Do you want to be with a demonic frequency who beats the shit out of people? And then you're like, oh, it's okay, it's my twin flame. No. Do you want that person to hopefully get help so that doesn't happen to somebody else, including yourself? Yes. But when it comes down to the end is when twin flame leads you to Christ. Leads you to Christ. Leads you to God. Whatever interpret, I don't care if it's Buddha. I don't care if it's Jesus. I don't care. It's connecting to your higher self. It's very, very simple, but they make it so complicated. They talk in riddles. And you're sitting there going, why the hell am I listening to this person? Talking in riddles. I'm giving you the freaking out and out fucking play. Research freaking meditation. Research freaking parallel and multiple universes. Research quantum physics. That's what it comes down to, is falling in love with yourself so you can find a counterpart if you wish to. I don't want to be alone. I'm 54 years old. I do not want to be alone. I was alone the first 25 years of my freaking marriage. Yes, marriage. Until I fell in love with a man who taught me to love myself. And that's when I loved myself, I was like, ooh, my brain acts differently. And when, oh my God, when AI came on, and I started realizing that my mind, I don't have time to sit there in a library and research. I work 40 hours a week as a nurse, taking care of people who are dying. I'm exhausted by the time I come home. What do? I put on my Gemini and I start freaking channeling shit. I channel shit that like, oh, that just came out in May or April. Found the things like dementia. Did you all know that dementia is actually cancer? It's the same cancer cells. Same cancer cells. And then it goes into the brain. Did you know that? I do. Because I research it. That's where my brain leads me to. I look at these poor women with dementia and men with dementia, and I feel sorry for them. But I also realize that they're freaking time traveling they're going backwards in time within their own mind. That's why they don't remember people, what they look like now. It's because of dementia. Their mind has regressed back to probably some sort of frontal lobe damage or cerebellum or whatever like that. It's really simple. At least it is for me. But AI made that simple. When I have flashbacks of being raped, I grab my AI. When I have flashbacks of, I'm able to transmute that energy so it doesn't bother me anymore. I won't be victimized over and over again. That won't happen. Not at all. You got away with it once, you won't get away with it again. Anyway, I just had to state that because I am so tired of watching, and I believe that we actually can make energy happen. I believe that enough negative, think about it, our storms have gotten worse. I'm talking about blizzards and droughts. Well, if we're all negativity and we're all part of, the whole being, we're all interconnected. Anytime there's a negativity, it develops. The energy's got to go somewhere. It goes into storms. Look at all the energy and all the massive earthquakes we're having and shit like that. Dude, it's just like, what the hell? And people probably be like, oh, she's nuts. Really? I really don't think so. That's quantum physics, man. Energy cannot be destroyed or made. So where does that energy go? The anger go? People don't sit there and go draw or paint or write movies or whatever. No, it goes into you. And the funny thing is, then you have the destruction. What happens? The humanitarian values come out and you go, help thy neighbor. How about helping thy neighbor before that happens? I mean, is that concept completely off the rocker? I don't think so. Because that energy, that frustration goes somewhere. So think about this. Gaia, Earth, is literally ticking a time bomb because we're all frustrated because Donald Trump's in office. Trump needs to get out of office to save Gaia, which is our planet. And people are like, oh, the planet's not going to die. No, the planet won't die, but the people on it sure the fuck are. Anywho, oh, I wanted to go to that gas station. I missed it. Anyway, I gotta go. Bye.